When I think of the word great, I believe it's a wonderful word to use to describe our labors for the Lord. When we do the work of God, we are doing the greatest work of all, no matter what that is. We'll see examples of it in the Bible. For example, in 2 Chronicles chapter 2, in verse number 9, Solomon is in the process of gathering supplies to build the temple of God. And so as he gathers these supplies, one thing he does is he writes to Hiram, the king of Lebanon, and asks him to give him some supplies. And here's what he says and why he wants these supplies: to prepare timber for me in abundance, for the house I am to build will be great and wonderful. He didn't want to build God just a little shack. He wanted to build a great temple in honor of God. And I want you to know that any work we do for the Lord is a great work. Many years later in the life of Nehemiah, when he was in the process of rebuilding the torn down walls of Jerusalem, there were some people that tried to distract him. They wanted to have a meeting. And I like how Nehemiah responded. And I think we need to tell the devil this: when he gets us too busy and too distracted to be working for the Lord. Here's what Nehemiah said: "And I sent messengers to them, saying, I am doing a great work, and I cannot come down. Why should the work stop while I leave it and come down to you?" So he made it very clear. He was doing this for the Lord. This was God's work. It wasn't just a wall. This was the wall of Jerusalem that he was building for the glory of God and for the protection of God's people. That made it a great work. So when you're doing what you do, it may be in your home, it may be on the job, it may be in the church. If you believe it is God's will, remember this: it is a great work. It's worth doing your very best and giving it your all. That's how the Apostle Paul felt about his work as a leader in the early church. It says in 1 Corinthians 3:10, "According to the grace God given to me, like a skilled master builder, I laid a foundation, and someone else is building upon it. Let each one take care how he builds upon it." So you and I, who are doing the will of God, whether it's in your home or your workplace or in the church or in your neighborhood or as a nation, remember this: when we're doing it for the Lord, it makes it a great work. And we need to give it our full attention, our best effort, for the glory of our great